You're going into your third year with the same offensive line coach. I mean, how much does the consistency of that, the consistency of the other guys on the offensive line, how much does that make your life a little bit easier out there?
I mean, it gets easier because you already know like the plays and stuff, but there's always little stuff that is getting added to it, and then there's just little stuff that you gotta keep working on. So then can make this happen, and this will just make this happen, and everything.
Yeah. When you look back at the film of last year, do you feel like that was your best full season at Nebraska?
Yeah.
What was the biggest difference?
Confidence, I'd say.
Yeah. Just as simple as that?
Yeah.
What kind of helped unlock that confidence?
Just once you play once, I mean, I've played a lot of football since my sophomore or whatever year. I mean, it's just having that self-confidence and believing in yourself, honestly.
Feel free, guys.
Hopefully you didn't already ask. I just got you. So,
You're good.
I guess coming back, because you've been here for, this will be your sixth year here,
yep.
right? Yeah. Coming back this year, is it kind of one of those things where you've seen a difference in the guys around you that are coming into the program, where they're kind of at a different level maybe than some of the guys that were here under previous staffs, or is it something where you guys are just so focused on what you're doing that you don't really notice too much of that stuff?
I mean, you notice them. You notice the freshmen that come in. I mean, they want to be here, so I mean, that's what you want. It's not people who you want to come in, see what it is, feel it around, then leave. You want those guys to come here, stay here, and they're giving everything they want. They're giving it everything. I mean, they're playing good football during spring ball. They want to be here. It just shows that they want to be here.
Do you think a lot of that comes from the coaching staff and Donnie being here? Do you think it's more of like a family atmosphere now than maybe when you first got here?
I mean, I would say it's still a family atmosphere. I mean, it's just intensity and the standards been raised, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bryce, how do you think this training camp is going to be different than previous years for you? I mean, you've done this a few times now.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's the unknown. I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, training camp is training camp every year. I mean,
What's the level of excitement then? You know, I'm sure you guys are tired of going through all the summer conditioning, early mornings, all that stuff, but finally getting to play some football.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be a level of excitement just to start playing the game you love.
Oh, yeah, we're all excited. I mean, don't hear me. I mean, we're all excited. I mean, everyone wants to play that first game. I mean, but we have to do something first to get to that first game. I mean, it's going to be a fun time.
After 6 years, how do you set goals for yourself after having done this so many times? Did the goals get more refined, or?
I mean, it's just small goals, and that you can. It's not like looking at the big picture. It's just small little goals that you can take each step at practice, like working on one small detail every day at practice, and then once you do that a couple times and you got it down, then you move on to the new thing, and you write small little goals, and you believe in yourself.
Has expansion in the Big Ten led to any more studying in the off season, or you're just taking a week at a time?
Week at a time. Yeah, a week at a time right now.
Right, season opener is going to be career start number what for you? Do you know the number?
Is it 42, I think?
How many offensive linemen could start that many games? What does it mean to you to...
I mean, I know Searles. Right now, I think I was told that I have the same amount of starts as Searles. And I know Jaime's up there too. But I know Searles has it the longest and the most. I mean, I would never think I would be in this position to say that I've had the most career starts here in Nebraska, which is something that's unbelievable, to tell you the truth.
It takes staying healthy to do that too. What
It
have you
does.
done, to make sure that you're on the field that many games over the course of your career?
I mean, it's just taking care of your body and recovering it and keeping it strong and healthy during the off season.
Were you a wrestler in high school?
I was.
What was it like watching Nash this year wrestle for the team?
It was pretty cool actually. I mean, I know he enjoyed that a lot. I know the weight cutting probably didn't, obviously, because it's not fun. But I always make fun of him, and I'd always beat him at wrestling, so I'd always joke around with him. But no, it was really cool to see him out there.
Talk about being the tradition of being an O-lineman here in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
With the long history of such great offensive lines. How's that affected your game?
I mean, it's cool to see like the past history in the pipeline and see all those guys come back, or see all those guys at like a golf tournament or whatever, and you get paired with them, like with Aaron Graham. I've been over to Aaron Graham's house with a couple other guys a couple times. I mean, it's really cool to hear their stories and what they have done, and their names up on the walls and everything they've done. And they just want us to prove and show the world what we can do. They don't really they want to know what we can do and and they believe in us of what we can do and be what they did.
Bryce, this line, as Coach was saying, extremely experienced. Looking at it now versus when we started, how do you guys kind of develop throughout all these years?
I mean, we're just doing the small details, believing in ourselves, getting confidence every day to when we run out on that field Memorial. It's just going to be the easiest thing ever for us. I mean, this is the time to build our confidence and do our technique the correct way and refine everything and get better every day and just believe in ourselves.
Bryce, what do you see from the pass rush this year, especially those edge guys?
Yeah.
Just in practice and workouts. I know Coach White was talking about guys like Princewell taking that next step. Have you seen that step compared to what you saw from them last year? Has that translated at all?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I see their confidence. They're building. I mean, being young guys. Some of them are being young. They're building and learning how to build that confidence and know that, like, Princewell can use his speed around the edge or use his inside move or do like certain things that other people can't and use his abilities to the best he can. I mean, it's like the whole D-line can do that. They're just building their confidence up.